Hey guys, welcome to episode 14 of the Stupid Stuff podcast. Today I'm here with Buddy, once again.
Stupid stuff has already been done. You just don't know it yet.
You just don't know it yet. You'll have to wait for episode 50? I'm just
Things.
gonna go with episode 50. So,
Why 50?
huh?
Why 50?
Because
It seems like a random and arbitrary, way out in the future number.
No, but, I mean, it is way out in the future, but also it's halfway to 100, so it'll be like a milestone thing.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
technically
we're
anything
talking
could
about
be a
shit that they don't
milestone
know
by
about,
the
so we
end.
should move on.
As I said, stupid stuff has already happened. You just don't know it yet.
You won't know it for like a fucking year. So,
Aha.
today, okay, so we're just on a roll with the RWBY shit, I guess. Because episode 12 was about was breaking down RWBY songs, and then episode 13 was about like RWBY predictions and stuff. And also the number 13, for some reason we talked about the number 13 for like 15 minutes.
If only it was like 13 minutes.
It actually might have been. I was rounding. But yeah, anyway. So this episode is about breaking down RWBY songs again. Because last time it was fun, and I'm hoping it's fun this time. We once again picked 3 songs. I only know one of the songs decently well.
I know none of them. Oh, no, I know one of them.
Yeah.
A bit.
So today we are going to be going through these songs in this order. We're going to be doing Indomitable, Bad Luck Charm, and Nevermore. The only one I really know is Bad Luck Charm. So yeah. I guess let's just get right into it. This time we aren't going to be using the bot because that caused some issues last time. I don't think we've gotten any copyright stuff. I'll need to check that though. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get right into Indomitable.
The first part of it is, I met a man. He had a dream. Like that other man who made a speech about it. That last part wasn't in there, but whatever. I tried to understand, but nothing was what it seemed. Sometimes that's how gods roll. I don't think Ozpin's a god.
Okay, so we did read through a little bit of this one before we started recording. So we feel like this is probably talking about Ozpin. We're not sure who's talking about Ozpin though.
I feel like it's Glinda.
I was thinking Glinda or Salem.
I said that before, so...
You said what?
Before I said I thought it was either Goodwitch or Salem. Now you're saying, oh yeah, I thought that. I'm just sitting here like,
Oh,
this irks me.
I guess we both thought it separately. I don't know. I guess I didn't hear you say that. But yeah, so that's the first paragraph. There's not really much to take away from this. A person knew a dude, and the dude had a dream, but he wasn't truthful about it, I'm assuming.
Well,
and apparently that's how gods
roll. I tried to understand, like, the person tried to understand what his plan was or what his dream was, whatever. Like, what was his goal in that? But nothing was as it seemed, which implies it's Glinda because
what if it's
Salem
summer?
Kind of knew what was up. Well,
what if it's summer? I know that's random, but like, maybe. Right?
Oh, it actually fits.
Yup. But we're also like only a paragraph in, so let's continue.
No, I'm looking forward. It fucking fits to a disturbing degree.
Okay, so here we go. Paragraph 2. We'd sit for hours. He'd share his plans to build a universe and make every part by hand. A big scheme with an infinite goal. Okay, wait. You said that it fit to a disturbing degree. How does that fit summer?
Okay, Summer was a student of his who had
Yes.
silver eyes, and
Yes.
they both knew she had silver eyes.
Yes.
He might have actually told her about them.
Maybe.
He'd share his plans, meaning he'd try and earn her trust by saying, "Oh yeah, I'm planning on doing this, or I want this to happen,"
Wait, sorry,
to
hold on,
build a
buddy. Is my
universe and
mic
make.
crackling?
No, it did for a second, but it's gone.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
And then to build a universe and make every part by hand. Like, Summer was a huntress who their entire thing is trying to take back the world from the Grimm or keep the Grimm at bay. And
Yes.
and then a big scheme with an infinite goal. And I'm not sure how much of
He
Summer's personality has been talked about, so I don't know
he do be scheming
as
though.
much about that as I might like. Yeah. And it's not just a big plan or anything like that. It's specifically the word scheme,
And scheme
which
is like a
generally has
plan
some.
that's like
I mean,
bad.
it usually has some negative negative association.
Connotation?
Like you don't normally, yeah, connotation. I just wasn't sure about using that word, but
I
like
just
it's
I think
usually
that's how that word
negative
works.
connotation. Yeah, it is. It's usually it has negative connotation because it's generally used as a ski as like a plot, which is also a negative.
Okay, sorry about the cut there, y'all. Just had some audio issues. But yeah, so what were you saying, buddy?
Uh, I don't remember.
Something about scheme
Yeah,
being a
scheme.
bad,
Okay,
not so
yes.
good word.
Yeah, scheme and plot usually have negative connotations because it's usually like, hey, the bad guy, like, here's an evil scheme or something like that, which, not that's always how the word is supposed to be used, but, it's how it's used.
Hmm. Um,
So,
yeah.
it's might be unintentional, but, or it might just be because it rhymes. Wait, no, but it doesn't rhyme. So, yeah, I've got no clue.
Okay, so I guess that's all for paragraph 2. Paragraph 3, here we go. Um, so I would watch and listen and try to learn as the pieces and bits became whole, but there was more going on at work. The fuck? There was more going on than the work at hand. What I learned had to do with the strength of the soul. Okay. Um,
Which implies it's about aura, which not something that
Well,
Salem
I'm gonna
really
look at
knows about.
I'm gonna look this up real quick because I know this is one of the more popular RWBY songs. I, I wouldn't usually do this, but like something feels a bit off about it being Ozpin. I just want to check real quick. Apparently, Indomitable played when Ruby used her silver eyes on the Godzilla Grum.
Huh. Because the thing I found said it was in season 4.
Everything I'm seeing is volume 6.
I mean, yeah, volume 6, I mean. I don't know
Hmm.
why I thought 4. Wait, the Godzilla Grim? No, that was
Oh
in
shit! It's
volume
about
7.
Monty.
Oh. You know what? That actually makes sense.
That does make sense. Okay. Huh. I thought it was like a in. I thought it was like a in show song. This is I think Cold was also about Monty in Volume 3. Huh. Okay then. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Okay then. So paragraph 4 is there's a light that shines and its power is mine through Though our body's weak and unbreakable, the spirit is indomitable. And breakable, rather. I said unbreakable, I think. Um,
You did.
so yeah, I guess this is from Ruby's perspective, actually, then.
Yeah, I mean, sitting and listening for hours and talking about learning from someone like that it makes less sense with that.
I guess so. I don't know. Maybe it's from Jeff's perspective? Like Jeff
Maybe
Williams?
actually. Yeah.
And then, let's see, paragraph 5 is so step by step and frame by frame, a world created, uh, its map fashioned from a stain. Just dream big, then work till it grows. Um,
Yeah, no, this is from Jeff's perspective about Monty, because remember, the map for
it was
the
a
map
ketchup
of
stain on a
Remnant.
napkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and frame by frame. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty self-explanatory one.
Yep.
Um, then yeah. I learned the paragraph 6. I learned this lesson. Uh, we can evolve, achieving anything as long as our heart's resolved. Believing will make it so. Um, I don't really know if there's anything specifically that can be taken from that. So yeah, paragraph 7. Though our lives are limited by years on Earth, our dreams won't. Okay. Though our lives are limited by years on Earth, our dreams won't be bound inside. The goal's not to live forever, because eternity loves the creations of time. Um, basically, even though Monty's dead, his ideas aren't. Is what that is. Um, then paragraph 8 is the chorus again. There's a light that
The
shines.
Chorus trilogy.
There's a light that shines, and its power is mine. There are bodies weak and breakable. The spirit is indomitable. I feel like those two words are meant to rhyme better than they actually do. But I don't know. Probably works better when it's not just being spoken. But yeah. Paragraph 9. Don't be afraid. Get up, get going. A step every day. I'll meet you there. Then we strive, we transcend. Even death cannot end our climb. Paragraph 10, I think. I wasn't ready. You can't prepare for the unthinkable for something that's so unfair. It's cruel, but that's how life goes. If I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong, but if I remember correctly, Monty had an allergic reaction to a cat and was in a coma for a little bit, and then he died. So I guess you know that's yeah, I would say that's a pretty unfair way to go. Paragraph 11. But though the sadness, sorry, but through the sadness, thousands of tears, we see his message, sparkling and crystal clear. Our work is larger than we know. Paragraph 12. There's a light that shines, and its power is mine. Though our bodies weak and breakable, the spirit is indomitable. Um. So yeah. There isn't really. I guess it's a decently self-explanatory song. To be honest. Do you have anything you want to add on before we move to Bad Luck Charm, buddy?
No.
Okay. I know that this one is like about like the show, so I guess we'll have more to say about this one.
Yeah, I hadn't realized it was about that when I picked it.
I also didn't realize that. I completely thought that was about to be like but like that. Ooh, words. I completely thought that that was about to be about Ozpin or maybe Ironwood, because there's short lady. I don't remember her. Wait, no, her song was Big Metal Shoe. Anyway, okay, bad luck charm. Okay. Pain is your reward for being near me. Fate won't be your friend when I'm around. Blame me for the tragedies that follow. Grave, the situations that surround. Um,
That one's pretty obvious that
yeah,
it's,
just
you know,
I will cause misfortune. It's basically
yeah,
what that one is.
being around me is not good.
I like I like the fourth one though, where it's grave the situations that surround. Would that be considered wordplay? Kinda. I don't know,
Kind of,
because
actually,
it's
yeah,
like the
because,
situations that surround are grave is how that would usually be
yeah,
said.
because everyone's dead.
Even good luck charms get fucking slashed open.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm a hard. Okay. All right. I'm a harbinger. I cannot lie. I will change the color of your life. I don't know what it means by I will change the color of your life, actually. Do you have any ideas?
Well, everything's based on colors, and sometimes it's, yeah, some things are seen as happier colors, so, I don't know. Beyond
Hmm,
that, maybe.
I guess. Um, I don't mean to bring you pain, but I will. Just why I can't explain. Um, as I'm reading this, I'm hearing Jeff sing it in my head. A thing I found is Jeff is really good at intentional rasp when he sings. Like it's just a really cool thing. If you haven't heard any of these songs before, I highly recommend listening to them after the podcast because they are it's some really high quality stuff. Um, so here we go. I'm pretty sure this is the chorus. Um, I am no one's blessing. I'll just bring you harm. I'm a cursed black cat. I'm an albatross, a mirror broken. Sad to say, I'm your bad luck charm. Um, yeah, I not really. I get again. This song is kind of self-explanatory. Um, we might actually want to find a fourth one. That might not be a bad idea. Anyway, so here we go. There's another thing that I'm just gonna read together. Shame. I hang my head in constant sorrow. Rain. On every day you need the light. Strain to see some fortune in tomorrow. Uh, Bane is what I am to every life. Uh, you should trust one thing. Take my advice. If you linger close, it's a hefty price. You and I are not the same. You don't want the burden of my name. I am no one's blessing. I'll just bring you harm. I'm a cursed black cat. I'm an albatross. Mirror broken. Sad to say, I'm your bad luck charm. Um, a guaranteed catastrophe. A tear that's bound to fall. A sure train wreck. And you'll soon regret the day I came to call. I'm a cursed black cat. I'm an albatross. A mirror broken. Sad to say, I'm your bad luck charm. So yeah, honestly, there's not really much to take away from that. Just that's literally just talking about Crow's semblance. Um. Anyway, moving on to Nevermore. Um. I think this song was also from Volume 6.
So, nevermore, nevermore will I be afraid, nor will I run away. It's behind me. Freedom is finally here. You may have taken the lead, but it'll even the score. You won the battle, but you won't win the war. Not now and nevermore. It
Um,
okay.
Blake?
Apparently, it's about. No, yeah, apparently it's about Adam from Blake and Yang.
Oh, it's a Bumblebee song. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Um, you won the you won the battle. You won't win the war. I assume that's talking about the fall of Beacon because both of them got kind of fucked up there. So
Yeah. That or well, yeah, actually, because first time they meet, that's they he just kind of cuts Blake or cuts Yang's arm off.
he shish bombed Blake.
Not gonna lie, I know this is probably horrible to say, but it's she kind of deserves to get messed up every once in a while just because of the stupid crap she does.
Um,
Okay,
explain,
okay,
please.
okay. Look, volume
Okay,
4.
hold on.
Okay, volume.
Buddy, before you continue, to the RWBY fandom, things that Buddy
Uh,
say do not, are not things
I
that I
am bad
say.
at explaining things at the first time around.
Okay, continue.
Okay, it's if you look at after Volume 3 and all that, Blake's immediate reaction to everything going wrong in the Fall of Beacon. Oh, yes, clearly this was all my fault. I need to run away from my friends, anyone who can help, and
The
just
amount of
kinda
angst.
abandon everyone.
The amount of yangst. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
That was bad.
Blake deserves all of the bad jokes.
The fucking
Except for the
yangst.
fact that she likes them. So, no, actually.
Wait, Blake likes bad jokes. She likes
Why
jokes in
else would she
general?
like Yang? Why else would she like Yang?
I just realized I don't think Yang has made a pun in a while.
Oh my gosh, that's a spoopy realization right there.
Holy fuck. Last one I can remember is I like to start my year off with a yang. That was what, volume 2?
Something like that.
There's probably something in volume 3. Holy shit. I don't know. I need to rewatch the show again. That's what that means. The logical conclusion. I can't remember a thing that a character said one time. I should rewatch the entire show. Anyway,
Indeed. What else would you do?
um read the transcripts of every line that character has ever said.
What? I mean, those are the logical solutions.
That's true. um, but yeah. Okay. So that was paragraph 1. Paragraph 2. Um, you talked of subjugation. Words. Holy shit! I almost got that. You talked of subjugation. I answered your violent plea. Youth and infatuation kept me too blind to see. You think you're someone's hero. You're hiding more than your eyes. I'll challenge your mask. Uh, Manifesto? Is that what that word is?
Yeah.
I'll challenge your. That's not even the word mask. I'll challenge your weak manifesto. The goal of a savior is not to be lionized. I don't know why I thought it said mask manifesto. Anyway, you talked of subjugation, and I answered your violent plea. That's definitely Blake talking about being in the White Fang. Uh, Youth and infatuation kept me too blind to see. I gotta say, that's definitely some Weiss shit coming to that conclusion. Weiss might have done the cat girl some good, I gotta say.
Yeah, just
Because that would.
Weiss always going, they're fucking violent criminals. Because that's exactly what the White Fang
Because
was.
that's what they were, and I get.
Still are.
Still technically are, because we're talking
If they
about.
still exist.
Because we're talking about a story that exists in present tense and past. Talking about stories is confusing because I never know if I'm supposed to say, like, for a thing that's like dead, like it was or it
They dead
is.
and gone.
They dead and
It
gone.
was.
Was okay. Well, there's like, see,
Unless you're telling it from a point of view that's during that time, in which case it is, before they died.
that would make sense. But like
But yeah,
also,
White Fang, the entire time we've seen them, violent criminals use was
but
/ is, because it's both.
but also so I don't know if the White Fang is like all the way gone because I
Oh
remember
yeah, no, they are.
because
Literally
no
every
no
branch
no
is
but
hated.
no buddy because Gira said something about starting a new chapter of the White Fang, so I don't know if he's gonna
No, that means
like keep
no,
the
no.
name,
That's an expression. It means they're going to try and like basically make a new White Fang, essentially.
but will they
Like
use the same
same name and
name?
all of that. Well, like it's the same organization, but the difference is that they're starting over again. It's
I feel like that's probably gonna be taken as kind of shady. Because it's the same
I
person
mean,
that
they
started the
started
thing.
as no, he started the non-violent White Fang.
Yes.
Next person takes over, turns them into a literal group of terrorists,
Yes.
and
And
then
then
they
that's where
wonder
they
why
got the
everyone hates
reputation.
them. Yeah,
Like
and
when
they
people
wonder
hear the
why
white
everyone
when
hates
people
them.
hear the name the White Fang, they like get mad, I guess. So I feel like restarting with that name
They
would
think of the
be a great
racist
idea.
terrorist group.
Yes, exactly. So I think it would probably be a better idea to start with a different name. Except that's what you were saying. So I guess I agree with you. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, um, youth and infatuation kept me too blind to see. Um, you think you're someone's hero. You're hiding more than your eyes. Because Adam wears his mask. I gotta say, his mask
Cover
does look
the
cool.
Yeah, and it's to. I mean, you can't blame him for trying to cover those.
Like, holy shit.
When you're
He straight up
when
looked
you're
like he had
blind in one eye.
iridociclitis in his left
No,
eye.
I mean it looks like he is physically blind in one eye.
Have you ever seen a picture of iridociclitis? Because his eye looks like
No,
iridociclitis.
I have not.
It's well, you've seen Adam.
Yeah,
It's that, but like
looks
not
blind
from
in one
hot.
eye.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how it affects the iris. I just know that it makes the entire white of your eye look like fucking ground beef. Um. Anyway, let's move on from that gross shit. um. I challenge your weak manifesto. The goal of a savior is not to be lionized. So, what's a manifesto again?
I know the term, but I'm gonna have to look it up to see what it
Because
is.
the only context I know of a manifesto is the Communist Manifesto, but I honestly don't even know what that
Okay,
is.
a public declaration of policy and aims.
Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. That was also a bad stutter. Um, the goal of a savior is not to be lionized. Okay then. That is funny because her father is Catboy. I'm
Adam Taurus is a goat boy, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gira's. I feel like he's probably a panther. That would make sense.
Or a puma.
Or a puma. Yeah, actually.
You know, like
Like
Tuxen.
Tyson. Tuxon. Right.
Tuxen.
Tuxon. Tuxon's Book Trade. Home to every book under the sun.
Except the ones that it isn't home to.
Well, except. Well. No, dude. The Third
Because
Crusade.
I know that, yeah, that's not a book.
Yeah. It's also.
That's a code for the White Fang.
It's false advertising.
Your face is false advertising.
Alright. Alright, paragraph 3. Back when it started, I thought that justice was your goal. Then in the darkness, you lost your mind, I lost my soul. That's some angsty shit. That's
Edgy
in the past,
bullshit.
and I...
Get that edge out of my house.
What, like the edge that punctured your fucking shit.
Abdomen?
Do you ever try to burn someone and then you just stutter? And it's just
No,
the
not
worst.
really.
But yeah. That's in the past, I won't be controlled. Is how that ends. Yeah, basically just Blake saying she thought Adam was a good goat boy. But then...
Lol, she thought.
What? But you thought...
Exactly. Wait for it.
What?
What's the other spelling of thought?
THOT?
Yep.
That's yes. So, I guess this is gonna be the chorus then. Nevermore, nevermore, you'll torture my heart and my head. Nevermore. I feel like that's a weird way to say that.
Nevermore.
No, you'll torture my heart and my head. I feel like mind would work better. I think they're trying to go with the HEA thing, but I don't know, it just doesn't quite sound right. Anyway, nevermore, nevermore, you'll torture my heart and my head. Nevermore, nevermore will I be afraid, nor will I run away. It's behind me. Freedom is finally here. You may have taken the lead, but I'll even the score. You won the battle, you won't win the war. Not now, and nevermore. So, what were you gonna say?
The reason behind the phrasing of that is more, I think, to keep it similar to where they got the word nevermore to use like that. Because if you look at Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven, or Quoth the Raven, whichever it is.
I've only ever read the Cask from him, so...
Okay, well, basically, I don't remember the exact story behind it, but there's a guy, and suddenly a raven shows up in his house talking to him, and
it's a parrot that was spray painted?
He apparently quotes the raven or something like that, and that's why in the song he specifically says, I quoth the raven, nevermore. Because it's saying that he's either not going to quote it anymore, or... It might have been the Raven was saying nevermore and he's quoting it or whatever, which is where
phrasing is fun.
Yeah, which is where they got the name for the bird Grimm as Nevermore.
Because poem.
And
a poem from Poe.
Yeah, and also why I thought the song was about Raven.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Yeah. So, can you do this next paragraph?
Yep. Okay, let's see.
This paragraph. I think this is paragraph 6. Hold on.
You had me down, defeated, a state that I can't allow. It's over, my fears retreated. I'm more like an army now. You offered hope, salvation, gave me a place to be, but your vision of liberation was all about you. It would never apply to me.
Basically, Adam was just power
from
hungry.
both Blake and Yang. Yeah, it's Yang is saying you had me down and defeated. A state that I can't allow could be either one
Yeah. Well,
because
that honestly sounds more like Yang than Blake.
yeah, and then it's over. My fears retreated. I'm more like an army now is also probably Yang. You offered hope, salvation, give me a place to be, and then but your vision of liberation was all about you. Would never apply to me. That's from Blake saying that yeah, Adam had a vision of what he could do, but it's
It wasn't
that's
about the people, like, it wasn't about the Faunus, it was about him gaining power.
yeah.
Um, so yeah. Then, fucking hell. Hold on. One. Okay, that was paragraph 5. Paragraph 6 is this. I won't stay a martyr. It's my turn to take back what you stole. Uh, and this time I'm smarter. I made a vow. I'm not alone. Not dying now. We're protecting our own. Um, yeah, Bumblebee is all I really need to say. Then we have the chorus again. It's paragraph 7. Nevermore, nevermore, you'll torture my heart in my head. Nevermore, nevermore, will I be afraid, nor will I run away. It's behind me. Freedom is finally here. You may have taken the lead, but I'll even the score. You won the battle. You won't win the war. Not now and nevermore. Paragraph 8. There's no cause to celebrate another soul consumed by hate and spite. Another destroyed life. There's no pleasure. There's no joy. That's just a story of a boy who lost his way. Into shadows strayed. Uh, he'll see the light of day. So into shadows, that's the reference to From Shadows, which is the song from the Black trailer when Blake left. So that's cool. But I guess they're saying like they're not happy about having to kill him, I guess, but
I'm not happy that they killed him either. Best villain living that they had, and they decide,
eh.
hey, he's gonna die to cement a ship.
I wouldn't say that
I mean,
Adam was the best
he could.
villain
I
at the
mean,
time.
okay, who was then?
Tyrion.
Okay, fair, but we didn't know anything about him other than he likes. He's kind of creepy and goes stab stab
Yeah, what
and
else do you need
worships
to know?
Salem.
He's basically the Joker, but a simp. He's the Joker, but a simp and a scorpion. What else do you need?
Maybe for him to have a defining character trait that isn't crazy simp boy.
He has a ponytail that is braided. He also
That's
has scars on his abdomen. It
hmm.
looks like Adam got to him as well. Haha, jokes. Anyway, um then it ends with the chorus again, but I don't feel like reading it. So, yeah, there's that, I guess. I guess anything else?
Not about that song specifically, no.
I you know, I want to do a fourth one cuz we didn't really get anything from Bad Luck Charm, so I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it. Okay. Have you? Do you know any of the songs from Volume 7?
No.
Okay, I know most of them. I kind of want to get your take on Brand New Day. So here, let's get the lyrics for that real quick.
I've been feeling sad, luck's been bad, living in a painful way and disarray. Like every day was dark and gray. I'm just another washed up cliche. It sucks to be that way. Wow.
Yeah.
What fucking depressed person is this about?
Okay, by the way, I should let you know
Is this about Ren?
this is about two separate characters. Like they're two different ones.
Ren and Nora.
No. Just continue.
But
There
I've got a
there is a
plan.
different
I'm gonna
Renora
change
song.
direction. Gonna claim this life as mine, and I'm just moving forward. I don't need perfection. Gonna try a redesign. Gonna branch out and see what's up. Might bloom like a buttercup. All starts with a new haircut. Yup. But nothing's wrong today. Everything is looking right okay. Taking everything in stride. The sun is shining in the sky. The birds are smiling. So am I. I'm kicking ass in every way. Think this change is here to stay. It's feeling like a brand new day.
Okay, let's stop there. So anything
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, I just want to let you know that is where that person's section ends so far.
Penny.
No, not Penny. I'll give you a hint. This played
Oh.
during the training
Wait.
montage in episode 4, I think.
Oh, because I thought it was gonna be Crow. Beat it. Oh, it's Crow and good luck guy. What's his name? Clover.
Not Clover. I think you'll know what section is Crow, though.
Okay, I've been weak and lame, filled with shame, trapped inside the place I made, a house of pain. Well, I finally saw what I became, beaten at my own damn game in Drunken Loser Hall of Fame. That's Crow.
Yup.
But now I think there's time for me to make corrections, turn this ship around. Gotta look inside. A little introspection, a better me just might come around.
And
Let's see.
then it has just a little instrumental part where they say
'Cause
bop.
I'm blue. Ba, 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 da, da.
That's a different song. Anyway.
I know I failed so many times, drowned my troubles, hid my mind, buried everything in 100 proof. A skillful coward hides the truth so well. As every season gets a chance to change, maybe all this self-destruction could be rearranged.
Okay, the thing where it's as every season gets a chance to change, that's both characters at the same time.
You never know, I might just win, defeat the enemy within, put a full stop on the train wreck that I've been.
And then bop 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 bop.
Okay, so it's Crow and someone.
But buddy, there's another thing.
No, that's the chorus.
Oh, right, true.
So, I almost want to say Crow and, like, Weiss or Winter.
No?
I mean, who got a haircut in volume fucking 7 or 8, whatever?
Everyone except for Yang.
Exactly.
Everyone except for Yang and Nora, rather.
Is this Crow and Ruby?
No. Ruby is not depressed. Who's a person who's
Yeah,
depressed and
figured that might have
angsty
been
all the
Crow.
time, buddy?
Blake?
Yeah.
Huh.
I find it very bizarre that they put those two characters together, but it worked really well. Okay, you know what?
You've got the old depressed drunk, and the other depressed person who might have been a drunkard if they could drink.
But she is small and young. So yeah. I guess do you have anything else you want to say, buddy?
No, not really. Just that it's kind of odd that they stuck. I mean, it makes sense when you actually look at it, but without that, you don't really get what it would be. Like, you don't really think of putting Blake and Crow in a song together.
Yeah, out of context, the
There are only
combination
similarities.
Blake and Crow.
Okay, there are only similarities.
I mean, they're
They
both
have black
depressed
hair
and
they're
angsty.
depressed.
I want to start a new thing. So last episode we ended it by reading from the 13 Wikipedia.
Yes.
I want to read from the number 14 Wikipedia and see if there's anything interesting.
Oh, I just realized it. That was the. We got onto that because it was the 13th episode, etc., the Yo Mama joke.
And then it was trichodicophobia. I still don't know how to pronounce it properly. Yup, there it is.
It's still amazing.
Trichodicophobia? Yeah, dude.
And in other news, 14 is still a number, not a word. 14 is a natural number following 13 and succeeded by 15.
That is true.
Wikipedia.
Thanks, Wikipedia. I didn't know how to count.
14 is a composite number
What does
in
that mean?
hexadecimal.
In
I
hexadecimal?
don't know.
Hexadecimals is like
Okay.
colors, but the
Yep.
codes.
Well, that's boring. This one. According to the Gospel of Matthew, there were 14 generations in all from Abraham to David, 14 from David to the exile of Babylon, 14 from exile to the Messiah, the number of stations on the cross. What? I have no clue what that means. In golf, a player can have no more than 14 clubs in the bag. In rugby union, the starting right wing wears the 14 shirt. Number of days in a fortnight, in traditional British units of weight, the number of pounds in a stone. List of highways numbered 14. Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. iOS 14. Louis 14. Final Fantasy 14. Apollo 14. Carbon 14. List of highways numbered 14. Final Fantasy 14. A Realm Reborn. Wiki iOS 14. Wikipedia. Louis 14. Wikipedia. Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy Wiki fandom.
Are you
Apollo
just
14.
reading the different
Wikipedia.
wikis
Carbon
that have the
14.
number 14 in
Wikipedia.
them?
14 Degrees, a paranormal documentary. Barney Friends, season 14, CPTV promo. F-14 Tomcat jet sonic boom flyby explosion and crash over USS John Paul. What the f am I reading?
The Piano Sonata number 14, also known as Moonlight Sonata, is one of the most famous piano sonatas composed by Ludwig von Beethoven.
But in other news, Joker Brahma.
We should probably end this.
There is no ending the stupid stuff. There's only a pause button.
That is true, except for when I'm ending it right now.